Hi, this is Tony Novak. I'm a small business accountant in New Jersey. I'm now past 4 decades of serving small business and nonprofits, and came across this story. It is a story of complaint. Um, I don't know if it'll do any good, but I had a little time this Saturday afternoon and thought I would make this recording. So, if you're old enough to know the story of Alice's Restaurant, a song that was popular decades ago put out by Arlo Guthrie. I was fortunate enough to actually to hear Arlo perform it live at least once, and it's played on Thanksgiving out of Philadelphia's WXPN radio station at noon, and that in itself has become a local tradition where a lot of people in the Philadelphia area tune in to listen to Alice's Restaurant uh, every Thanksgiving. It has a Thanksgiving tie. But in any event, this is my version. It just occurred to me that the story is similar. So here in New Jersey, I have a long history of helping clean up, literally walking the roads and picking up trash. Um, don't know why. I just do. More than 3 or 4 decades. So people in my neighborhood know that I do that, and they see me doing it, and normally just put it in with the regular trash. But sometimes it's big enough, particularly tires. And today you'll hear the story was actually wood that I can't fit into regular trash and have to take to the dump. Well, fortunately, our county has a municipal dump where we can take. And I was even in one of the officers actually directed me there when I said I didn't know what to do with this extra trash, particularly the tires, um, to get rid of, and directed me there. So I've been doing this for many, many years. Um, and I also do it for two nonprofits. One, gosh, 15 years or so, and another one where I'm a director for. I'm a new director, but I've been picking up the trash there for about 5 years. And so just yesterday had a unusual experience where I volunteered to pick up trash that did not fit into their trash container, and so I brought it. I have a pickup truck, an old pickup truck from side business. Uh, I have a little aquaculture business, and so I have an old pickup truck. It's a '99 Chevy Silverado, and it does the job for me. And I have a little utility trailer. It's a 4 foot by 8 foot trailer, and so I use that when I occasionally, once or twice a year, go to the dump to drop stuff off. Well, today I went, and it was a different story. The woman said, "Can't get in. You need a special DEP permit." And I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Why? She said, well, it's with you have a farmer license tag, and that's considered a commercial vehicle, and we can't let you in. So I said, okay, what do I have to do to get the tag? She said, I need a permit, a decal, I guess it is, um, to get in. Well, it turns out it's a 6 page printed page, must be done in paper. No email, no fax, no online form. Must be printed out on paper. 6 pages. It must include a note. One of the pages must be notarized. So I got to take another day, go to a notary, and that'll cost me $10 plus the driving time. Uh, it's the fee is either $50 or $100. The form isn't even clear enough for me to determine. Um, they say that they'll determine the fee and send me a bill. And then on top of that, it appears to be something that will renew annually. And and at this point, so I'm sort of stuck because I've offered to do this, and I have some of the stuff in my trailer, so I have to do it, and it's a shame. But what's the end result of all of this? No common sense, no exemption for an individual who does occasional volunteer work, no de minimis exemption, and so what's the effect? I will just simply stop volunteering and stop cleaning up our outdoor spaces because it's just not worth the hassle. And it's a shame, but I see this again and again. I probably pay for easily 50 different permits, licenses, registrations, fees to the state of New Jersey. Each one nickels and dimes, a little bit more, and it adds up to a ridiculous amount of time and paperwork and hassle that needs to be done. I'm not aware of any other state that has as high a hassle burden as New Jersey. I love the state. I left the Philadelphia area to move down to South Jersey full time. There's many things I love about the state, but the hassle that they put on small business and tiny nonprofits that simply don't have the resources to keep up with all of the state requirements has just been overwhelming. And in fact, unfortunately, I've even been sued a couple of times because I just by the DEP, not for breaking in, not for doing anything, but simply because I can't keep up with the paperwork and the fees that are required by the state just to operate my tiny small business. It's a shame, but that's how it is. Like I said, I don't know if this recording will make any difference, but I thought it was worth putting it out there.